Hello, hello, my crafty friends. This is Donna with My Artastic Life. I know it's been a while and I've promised a video, and here I am. This is my Jane Austen journal, and this is going to be for the swap with Junk Journal Junkies. This is a soft cover book made from a 9x6 envelope, I believe, or 9x12 envelope, I'm sorry. I have book corners on the ends. I've done the lace just in the front. It's not down the spine. It is a sewn-in signature. It's tied with this sari silk ribbon in brown. Lots of lace on the edges. I've done a lot of sewing in this journal, and done kind of a collage on the front. Picture of the lady, or Jane Austen, reading a book. Flowers. I used a kit, I believe it's by Dreams, etc. I could be wrong, so I do apologize if I am, but I want to say it's by Dreams, etc. Along with some other things that I've had in my stash. Up here I've just attached a doily. Everything's Mod Podged. As we open up, we have a little pocket in the front with a large tag. I believe some of the tags may be from Artie Mae's. Double-sided, opens up for journaling. Little picture here, little flower. I've used some stuff that I've had in my stash. Here I just have a doily with some stickles around the edge. I've done one of these, I call them buttons, but they're just like little plastic, clear plastics that you put over the 1-inch rounds. Ticket with smile, some fibers underneath, and we have this little journaling postcard right on the back. I like this page. I printed it on some deli paper, and it lifts up to kind of keep your journaling hidden and private, but it still makes the page really pretty. I've sewn a little lace on the edge, and this is all vintage lace that was given to me. I've sewn across the top here. This was some of the rosette trim that I had. Here I just have a little envelope. This was gifted to me, and oh my gosh, if I could only remember. I want to say that this was gifted by Kelly Crafty Malika, if I'm saying that correctly. I'm so terrible. Just a little tag that I did, journal on the back. Some more rosette trim, one of the pages. Now I coffee dyed all of my pages first, and then I went ahead and printed on the coffee dyed paper. The trick that I found to printing on your coffee dyed paper is that you must iron it first to get a decent image to show up. Just 2 tucks, a top and bottom, and a little postcard inside. On this one, I've glossy accented the roses. An adventure will not befall a young lady in her own village. She must seek them abroad. Jane Austen. Just a quote here. This is an image I found on Pinterest, and I've adhered it to a little bag that I created out of deli paper. Inside I've made a little book and journal in it, and that goes inside the pocket, and behind the pocket is a tuck, and that's just a Tim Holtz tag that I have in there in my stash. And I sure hope I'm staying in frame. I do apologize if I go out of frame. Taken one of the postcards from the kit and sewn it down the center of my signature, creating a little tuck spot from one of the images. Up here, again, some items that were gifted to me, and I've done a little collage here. One of the pages from the kit here. I like how that paper came out before I printed on it. I coffee dyed my paper and I set it on top of one of those pans from the dollar store that have the little holes in it, so you get kind of a polka dot effect. Makes it really neat. This is a ticket from the kit, and I've just created a pocket with it, and inside is a tag. I have another quote here. If a book is well written, I always find it too short. You know, I do have to agree with that. There are some books out there that I was really sad when they were over. This here, again, it has one of those little bubbly buttons, and it just opens up and you can do some secret journaling inside, and it just fits there to close back up. I've used one of the images as a tuck and one of the tags from the kit. Plain on the back. An image off of Pinterest. It's a postage stamp. And another little flower. I believe these were gifted by Kelly as well. I've done a little bit of stamping in the book. I've used decorative scissors on some of my edges. And the images, some of these images are just gorgeous. This is a pocket with some tags inside. Some lace on the edge. I've done some stenciling. This I've left open. You can use it as a tuck spot, but my thought also is you can even cut out the center of this and place a picture underneath if you like. So I just kind of left that, or if you really wanted to, you can also just glue it down. Little metal piece from Better Be Scraps with a Stampin' Up dot in the center. Another page here. This is just an envelope. Not sure if I've put anything in it or not. There will be something in it when it goes out, and I still have to decorate this paper clip. Some vintage trim and some stenciling on the page. Another ticket, some fiber on the bottom with some pearls glued down. This is a tag. You flatter and follow others without being flattered and followed in turn is but a state of half enjoyment. I'm sorry, to flatter and follow others without being flattered and followed in turn is but a state of half enjoyment. Another one of these little buttons and some trim. Just a doily. This is one of, I'm not sure where I got this paper, but it's from a kit that I've bought in the past, and unfortunately I can't remember at this time. Maybe Calico Designs, but I am not sure. This is a little card here that came with the kit, and I've glossy accented, put some pearls down the side, and it's just a tuck spot. I really like that page here. This one's kind of neat. Just one of the images from the kit, and another tag, ready for journaling. Flower I've done, put some glitter on, some more stamping, and I've sewn some trim down. This is some more vintage lace that I actually picked up at an antique store. Some of the postcards. This creates a tuck. This is glued down here, so it You can put it up and in. It just makes it a little more secure. I've done stenciling on this side, trim and stamping, and I'm skipping the center. Not quite done here. I need to attach some little goodies here. I haven't quite decided what I wanted to put on. You know, most people do hearts, but I really feel I want to do something a little different on this one. So I just haven't quite found the right items, but before it's sent out, there will be some little I guess cutouts attached. Another simple page, great for writing, with some stamping. Doily behind it. I really like how I took these small doilies too. I'm not sure if you can see it on here or not, but you can see the polka dots in it. I coffee dyed them and set them on that pan with the holes in it. I really like the effect and the turnout. Just a tuck spot here. I just took the gold stickles and put around it. Some yellow roses, and I stickled them as well with some trim. Just some lace trim on the bottom. Some stenciling. Here's another one of these pages where I printed out on the deli paper, and you can write underneath. Kind of hide any secrets that you like. It's one of the pages from the kit. Some stenciling, some lace on the edge here. There's that doily. Another one of the tickets. There's no charm equal to tenderness of the heart. Jane Austen. Inside we have a ticket and just a little cutout from the kit. I've done some birdcage stenciling on this page here. Some more trim that I got at the antique store in that lot. Some stenciling. Another page that I cut with decorative scissors. Just a little corner pocket here, butterfly with glossy accents, a ticket behind it. There is some burlap and eyelash trim, blue lace. It reminded me of a little fan, and just one of the cards from the kit. Another one of these postage stamps. This one has a decoupage flower on it, just napkin decoupage. This one I left kind of blank. It has the doilies, where this is where I tea dyed those doilies, or coffee dyed the doilies on that pan. You can see the polka dots shining through here, but you can also hopefully see the doily imprints on the page. I just cut that with decorative scissors. Some more stenciling. Some pom-pom trim. Here's the other piece of that postcard that I sewed in. Another card to journal on. Just some lace trim in the center. I actually kind of like this page. This is a dress that I cut out. I found the image on Pinterest when I was searching for period dresses. And just another one of these Tim Holtz tags inside. And I've taken some paper and created a bit of a belly band. I have a little clock stamped on kind of like a muslin. I believe these were from Michael's, from their $1.50 bin or whatever. And the dress is on a little coat hanger. On this page I've glossy accented the roses. There's just some trim and a butterfly. Another decoupage flower. Some more of that rosette trim. Used one of the postcards as a pocket with a couple of tags inside, a Tim Holtz tag and one of the tags from the kit. And then another one of these little glossy buttons here with some trim underneath and some lace sewn on. And this the very last page I found, it's a word search. It says Miss Austen's Remedy for Writer's Block. I found that on Pinterest. The back is pretty plain. I took my envelope and I used shoe polish to give it a leathery look and to color it in. So I really hope you enjoyed this. If you like it, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you've just happened to wander by and find me, please subscribe. I will be coming out with more and more videos. I'm working on that. And then I have one more little project that I will show you. And we'll set this one aside. And this is going out in the mail ASAP. This is just a little mini flip book that I created using some Tim Holtz. It's kind of a steampunk Tim Holtz theme. It says Admit One. Just some things that were gifted to me and some stuff from my stash. I have one of those polka dot doilies behind here. A keyhole, key, Not All Who Wander Are Lost. Admit One. This is and there goes my mind. Embossed. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. Embossed. And that's a Tim Holtz. We have some gears and some washi tape. The key that goes to the keyhole lock. A little clock here. Some gears. This is where I'm going to write my note on some vintage note paper that I found. On the side there's just another embossed page with a, I believe that's Tim Holtz also, photograph image. And that flips up. On the top it says creativity is allowing yourself to make mistakes. Art is knowing which ones to keep. A little key and lock there. A little flip out here with Tim Holtz. This was gifted to me. Stamp. I love this. This was also gifted. It's a steampunk hat and it's in velvet. Oh, I wish I could find some more of those. A metal embellishment butterfly. I believe those are from Butterby Scraps, but I could be mistaken. That just goes underneath. And here's the back of it with a bingo card that's embossed. Stamped image raised and some washi. Thank you all for joining me today as I've shown my most recent projects. I am also joining a swap, creating a Midori size traveler's notebook. Journal in the travel theme. I can't talk today. So this is the beginning of it. Not even close to being done. So thanks again. Bye-bye.